Food, wine, and music. It's the perfect euphoric combination. It's almost time for the 4-day festival to take over downtown. Euphoria 2014 kicks off on September 18th, and we're getting you ready for a preview of some of the tastes that you will be experiencing. We're joined by Chef Spencer Thompson with Stella's Southern Bistro to get us a little bit ready for the Taste of the South event and taking through us a cheesy grits, and I can already smell the bacon, so I know that dish is already amplified from what I'm used to. I love my mom, but our cheesy grits was really just like instant grits and some cheese in there. So I can't wait for you to take us on a journey here.
Well, no instant grits. We started early.
And we appreciate that. For those who don't know about Stella's, give us a little bit of an idea of the type of food that you're cooking there, and then we'll start talking about Euphoria.
It's a Southern-driven restaurant as far as the critique of the food goes. So there's always a Southern influence to everything that we do. But we definitely try to keep it new and interesting using a variety of local products. Most everything that we use in the restaurant comes locally. So.
Southern and local. What is there not to love about that?
Exactly.
So you guys are gearing up for Euphoria. You're going to be participating in that. For those who don't know what Euphoria is, Euphoria is euphoria. I mean, it's food, music, and wine. What else is there, right?
Oh, exactly. So it's just a great 4-day weekend in downtown Greenville. I think every year, with the exception of one, because I've been involved every year, the weather has been fantastic. So.
Perfect last year. It was absolutely amazing. I mean, and you guys are going to be a part of the Taste of the South event happening on Friday the 19th. And that is also a great event where you can, one ticket price, but that gets you all the food, music, and drink that you can have there. So. And
I think it's 11 restaurants that are participating. So
right.
when they say including the food and the drink, there's a lot of variety to pick from.
Right.
So.
And if you ate individually at these restaurants and added it all together, you'll realize how great that ticket deal it really is, because I mean.
And you just wasted 2 weeks eating out every night of the week.
Absolutely. So tell us about some of the things that you guys are going to be preparing for the Taste of the South.
Well, for Taste of the South, we're going to keep it just that, a Taste of the South. So we like to throw a little bit of a curveball, and we're going to do duck meatloaf with accompanied with an orange dreamsicle Twinkie.
What? Oh yeah, that's all. Chef's just like, oh, that's all we're going to be making. That sounds heavenly.
It should be pretty cool. But today we're going to do our cheesy grits, which you can get at the restaurant, and then a new dish that we kind of just started last weekend with a little bacon hash, using some peppers from Limestone Farms, which is available at the Greenville Saturday Market.
I love that.
And some shiitake mushrooms from Mushroom Mountain, which is in Liberty, also available at the Greenville.
Okay,
Saturday
I'm going to let you get started. I don't want to belabor the point anymore, because this is looking really, really good.
All right.
But the one thing I really do love about Euphoria is the fact that foodies unite, because you get to meet a lot of these other restaurants, and maybe some you have tried, some you haven't. You really get an opportunity to talk to all of them.
And they bring in a lot of guest chefs, and I think a lot of people always like to meet the chefs, and so especially for me, it's always an experience for a hosting chef to meet new and interesting ideas and different people from around the country. So you do get a chance to interact with pretty much everybody that's there. So
right.
It's a really cool event.
Right. So tell us what we're doing here.
Well, we're actually constructing the cheesy grits here. So we just added the cheddar cheese to our Adluh grits.
Okay.
And then we're going to add a little egg. So you want to temper in these eggs, kind of just warm them up. That just means gently kind of, you don't want to shock them into the heat. So you throw them in a little, add a little warm grits to them first, and then add them back into the rest of them so that it's not such a
Look at that little trick. I had no idea. I'm like, are we going to fry the grits? I didn't know I didn't know what you had up your sleeves.
Well, no, we're going to end up baking these. So we're just going to add these eggs right on in.
Okay.
And then we thought the coolest way to do this on the show, it's not the way that we do it in the restaurant, was just to use coffee cups. So this is something that everybody would have at home.
Yeah, I mean, you guys can make this dish at home. It's what's for dinner tonight. And it's probably not going to be as good as it would be in the restaurant, so you can always go and see these guys.
Yeah, I mean, we don't like to brag, but it's pretty good in the restaurant.
Most people don't want to do the cleanup anyway.
But it is something cool and easy that you can do at home, and something that you can prepare in advance, and then just bake off when you kind of get closer to dinner time.
Okay.
So just like that. Obviously, I've already added the salt and the pepper, and like I said, we're just going to use coffee cups. I did spray these with a little pan spray.
Okay,
so they are, or you can just, little room temp butter, just kind of rub that around the inside. Fill them about 3/4 of the way up.
Little grits cups there.
Yeah.
Where did the inspiration of this dish come from? Obviously, I mean, cheesy grits. I mean, every Southerner knows cheesy grits.
I can't really speak to that. That would be Chef. This is his original recipe. So You know, I think that he just thought it would be a great idea, and kind of a new spin on a way to serve grits that way.
Okay.
Because usually when you get cheesy grits, they're real creamy, they're real runny. This kind of gives you a little bit more of a texture.
Right. Okay.
And then right here, what we have,
we got bacon in there.
the bacon that I've already kind of rendered
well.
out. And basically that just means to remove some of the fat. So
Okay.
we cook it just like you would in the morning. A little bit of fat's left over. We pour that off and we keep that for, reserve that for another use.
Okay.
So we're gonna get this hot, and then all we have to do here is just add our peppers in. And this is actually a Trinidad perfume pepper. Like I said, we can get that from.
Which I could have used. I'm battling a cold, chef, so I could have used that for sure. Gives it a nice little seasonal color there.
Yeah. And it's a real interesting pepper as far as the flavor is concerned. This one is, real floral, and this is an ají dolce, and this one's real citrusy.
Okay.
Both these available from the Saturday market.
Okay. So we're running out of time here, but we're basically going to add our mushrooms and all of the rest of our ingredients in there, and that's going to be the topping.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
So we'll pull out the grits right out of the oven. We'll throw those on a plate, and then we'll pretty much just top it with our mushroom and bacon mixture here with all the peppers, and then that's it.
Awesome. Well, we're going to take some pictures of that dish and put them on our Facebook page. For anything you need to know, get your tickets now for Euphoria. You can go to euphoriagreenville.com. Again, that's 18th through the 21st, a great time. Chef, thank you so much for stopping by.
No problem.
Can't wait to get the finished product of this. Thank you so much.